take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold.
We got you losing, man.
Hater, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to come out here and I'm about to win a motherfucking natty, man. I win this, I go to the natty, man. I'm gonna make some shit happen, man.
I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
It's that time, man. It's that time to be great again, man.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Handoff to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field with this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch, you gotta pad your stats.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. The shotgun, it's a handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. A design quarterback keeper. Now moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produce a solid game there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. He's up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. That's an important first down on that running play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Terrapins. As they clean the
This guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before. A solid game on that pass. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Defense is coming after him. And down he goes. It's a sack. Well, Maryland has the lead here, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Maryland.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good.
0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback. He's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. The tight end has got it. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. Jim, touchdown, Maryland.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Right by the receiver. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Back to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, nobody can bring him down. Quarterback in the clear. Touchdown, Terrapins. He would not be denied.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
BAT is good, and the lead rose to 35-0. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. He hands it off from the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. On the move now. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well,
This is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Design quarterback run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. He keeps it on a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
As a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big game.
But this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ole Miss, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball over the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. We'll try to run it with the option. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the 1st down. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. And the Rebels pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the catch. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Terrapins line up with a 1st and goal.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice
touchdown, Maryland. Strong game by this quarterback. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback with a spot in the natty on the line. He needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt?
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed to the running back. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. It's a run. Running back's got it. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10.
Cooler 18. Cooler, let's go. Let's go.
A handoff to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down inside the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Maryland. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
First down here for this offense. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Play action fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can you do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Refusing to be stopped on this play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's got a man down the middle. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. The Terrapins are in the red zone now.
Football 7. Football 7. Set, ready. Ready, go.
Working clock with the ground game.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. They finally corral him at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll try the option play here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. game.